Okay. That's lovely. All right. Oh, finally. Hello, class. Sorry I'm late. I just had to. You don't really need to know what I do on my free time. All you have to really do now is just, this do now. So, let me preference something. Today we're starting a very new lesson regarding evolution within the country. Now, what I mean by this is that progressing as a society. When I mean evolution as a country, we progress as a society. To start off with a little do now. Now I know it's like 9 o'clock in the morning. I know you guys have no energy, which is fantastic, lovely. But we're gonna start off with a little game show. If you were to open up your laptops and go into our Slack page, and everyone should be able to just direct message me, or in this case DM me, your answers. It will be multiple choice in this game show that I stole from Google. We will be doing certain questions, and you will be answering them. To start off with our first question, what was most notable in the 1840s? A. African Americans were freed. B. Women's suffrage movement. C. The Three-Fifths Compromise. Or D. I want to go home. Now I know 9 o'clock in the morning, you all want to go home, but bear with me for just a hot second. This will get you situated to see where we all stand as a 9 a.m. class right now, and then I could help you guys adjust for it. So right now I'm getting all these Slack DMs. A lot of people say A, which is a good answer, B, which is a very good answer too, and C, also a good answer, but a lot of B's and A's is what I'm seeing. And okay, who put D? You know what? That doesn't matter. Now this isn't competition. I would like to preference that. This is just for me to see where you guys stand as a class, which is very okay too, and I also want to get your knowledge up, right? So the correct answer for this is B. 1840s was the women's suffrage movement, and I'm sure we all know by this. You're all juniors and seniors. The women's suffrage movement is basically, to put in the most simplest terms, which we will go over later, is when women across America were trying to get more rights, most notably the right to vote. This will be our first option to this. Next up is our second question. What happened in the middle of the 1940s? A, the end of the internment camps where the Japanese were placed during World War II. B, Pluto was discovered. C, Mickey Mouse became a comic. Or D, Superman saved DC. I'm sure you already know. One of these answers is very false. I'm sure you'll find a common theme around this. So I'm getting a lot of DMs. Okay, B, Pluto was discovered. And A, there's a lot of A's. Let's see what the answer is. Correct. It is A. The end of the internment camps. As we all know, Japan bombed our Pearl Harbor. It was a national tragedy, basically, to get the United States into World War II, as we did not want to enter the war for a lot of reasons, but most notably, it's like not our concern. It was all around Europe and Asia. We didn't want to get involved. The Japanese made us get involved, and so there was a lot of fear-mongering, and our president and Congress had to sign off to do these camps, which, ironic to say the least, because look what happened in Germany. Our next question, so this is the same question, what was most notable in the 1960s? A, the first man was on the moon. B, segregation ended. C, Bill Nye's birth date. Or D, the United Nations was founded. Okay, there's a lot of B's and D's here. There's a swarm of text messages of what I'm getting. The correct answer is B, segregation ended. Now, if we were to go back to what I said before, women gained the right to vote a couple of years after the suffrage movement, but black people still weren't classified as citizens, and basically they got to be citizens later on. But it was most notorious in the South at this time that segregation was a strong issue. You know the classic separate bathrooms by color, separate water fountains by color, with one being more prestigious than the other and the other one just being a Gatorade fountain for sports nights. So ending segregation was a huge step forward for a lot of African Americans. And they're like it was 100 years difference from what we gathered. So I'm looking at these Slack messages, and some of you guys have been started off a bit slow with sending in your questions, but that's okay. That's really okay. Again, it's 9 in the morning. Our brains are just mush right now. They haven't formed into our wrinkles yet. All right, what am I talking about? Anyway, last one. This is the last one. What happened was most notable in the 1970s. Arizona iced tea was established. Anime was brought to America. The Rehabilitation Act was passed. Or D, Reagan became president. Sorry. Oh my god. Is he gone? Is he gone? Yeah, sorry about that, class. This is why I keep the windows closed in the classroom. These gardeners, am I right? Ruining our classes. Anyway, enough about that. So, as I'm getting right now, there's a lot of people that say Arizona iced tea was established. I get it. Okay, fine. Funny, haha. I get it. But the correct answer, actually, we got 2 more. Not the last one. My bad, chat. The Rehabilitation Act was passed. Now think about it like this. Women gained the right to vote in the 1960s. Then segregation ended in the 1960s. 100 years have passed for this huge difference. You think they would act upon it sooner, but times were very, very different, and I'm not here to justify those times. Believe me, I'm not like that. Just think about how it took 100 years for this simple change to get acted. Now, for those who don't know what the Rehabilitation Act, it was basically like for gaining more rights for disability people, which is why we have places that have ramps for wheelchair-bound people. There's handicap spaces and so on. There's also accommodations within classes. For you to have accommodation is because of this act was passed, and most notably, people cannot fire you or not give you a job because of your disabilities. They have to accommodate you. Now, for real, the last one, what happened in the late 60s and 1920s? I already gave the answer to one of them, but let's go over them. A, Dua Lipa and Marshmello were born. B, the Prohibition era what happened and the Titanic sunk. C, Zachary Taylor was president and the Dred Scott decision was passed. Or D, the 15th and 19th Amendments were passed. As I'm looking at Slack right now, I am so proud of you. I am so proud of you guys. I'm tearing up. Everyone is choosing D, and you know what? It is correct. D is correct. You all get an A. Not really. There will be chances to get A's and points soon. But everyone here, I'm looking at these Slack messages, everyone got a huge jump into this. Everyone got a huge jump. So, thank you for participating with me in this Do Now. We will go in with our lesson later on. So, get off Slack and let's go to our lesson. Say goodbye to the Do Now.